Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing end of the week. Currently it is Friday and let's get right into the charts, as Bitcoin right now has lost that very key level that I have talked about in my previous video. As you can see, this low right here was basically make it or break it level, as I have told you basically. And right now we did break below this key level right here, 108k. Basically we lost that second weekly pivot support, as you can see. And right now Bitcoin is on its way down to the third one, basically 106k, or maybe my target, which is sitting at 105k, which is sitting right here. Because if we go on a hard time frame, you can see this is the previous low that we have bounced from right here, basically. And also, if I'm not mistaken, this is the POC of this range right here. No, this is the value area low of this range, basically. You can see of this move. So basically this area between 105 and 104k is very important. This is where I am expecting Bitcoin to bounce from, and not actually 106. 106 is also very possible, but in my opinion we are due to see some kind of a correction right around this level, since there's also a lot of liquidity which is sitting right here. And if we lose this level, we might even go down to sweep this low right here once more, because this low, as you can see, has not been swept yet. This is a very key level. 98k is basically what I am looking for a potential actual strong reversal to the upside. Now also 93k is also a scenario, because if we go on the CME chart, you can see at 92 to 93k we do have a gap which is yet to be filled. It is a small gap, but it has not yet been filled. And as you know, those gaps, they do tend to get filled basically sooner or later. They will get filled. Now we also want to look at the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance is starting to consolidate like it did right here, and it is potentially gearing down for another drop, since even though Bitcoin is dropping right now, altcoins are another story. Basically we want to see Ethereum potentially push down to sweep this low right here, 4000, or maybe even all the way down to this key level right here, basically this 4-yearly resistance trend line which we have put up. Once we have broken out of it, as you can see right now, price is still trading above it. And potentially what I want to see is I want to see some kind of a retest before it actually starts going parabolic to the upside, basically. This is what I am expecting for Ethereum. Solana also finally broken out of this value area high, as you can see, since 2 weeks now, and we are right now trading above this level. So this might take some time to play out, but Solana is very possible that we can see Solana climb up to 235, or maybe even all the way up to this high, which is sitting at $270 to $280, basically almost the all-time high for Solana. Very important level to look out for Solana. Now, as you can see, Hype, after making a new all-time high, it got rejected from the last weekly resistance, which was sitting at 51, and we got a perfect retracement all the way down to the weekly pivot of around 13%. As you can see, those pivot points, they act like a magnet. They even tell you this is basically resistance. You do not want to be buying here. You want to be considering taking profits or opening up a low risk short position, since you're basically shorting at resistance, which is what you want to be doing. And the exact opposite, once the price gets down to the support zones, you want to be looking for a low risk long position, basically, or you want to take profits on your shorts. And the exact opposite, at the weekly resistances, you want to take profit on your long trades, basically. Now if you look at XRP has lost the weekly pivot, currently trending down, the same as Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the other altcoins right now. Basically we want to see XRP potentially hold those lows right here, or maybe even this one. This is a bit higher, as you can see, but maybe it is possible that we come down to right here to 2.74 cents to sweep that liquidity and then potentially see a reversal, since right now XRP is kind of creating that bullish flag, which is in my opinion sooner or later about to be broken out to the upside, like it happened right here. You can see basically this is almost the same pattern that we saw right here during this range. We were consolidating downwards and then boom, you can see we got a massive move to the upside. So basically I'm looking for the same thing to be happening right here. Now if we look at the stock market, the S&P 500 has been having a slight correction. It wants, in my opinion, to go and test that weekly pivot, but I don't think that would be possible this week, since today is Friday and the markets, they will close in about 4 hours basically. So it is possible that right now we have just swept those lows right here. This week has been filled, as you can see, for the S&P 500, and right now buyers have stepped in right here and they are pushing the price right now up. The same goes for the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq actually fell below that weekly pivot, and as you can see, it is testing right now the weekly pivot again. It wants to go back above it. Basically, it has swept this low right here and is bouncing from this previous low right here. Basically, it has not lost that range, which is currently between right here. You can see basically it is still holding very, very nice. It might break to the upside next week, and this might also help Bitcoin reverse to the upside basically, since right now Bitcoin needs, in my opinion, a little bit more. As I said, don't get me wrong, I am not completely bearish. I don't think this run would be over until we hit my target, which is sitting at 150,000. This is basically right here what you're getting right now, a much needed correction before we can hit that target, since we want to see Bitcoin slightly cool off, maybe shake out all the late longs that have been opened up right here. People that are expecting even higher price targets, they need to be shaken out of the market as liquidity for the big market makers, in order for them to, as you know, basically place their order. Since you are their liquidity, they can't place that big of a order if they do not move price to which they want it. Basically, they need your liquidity, and you do not want to become liquidity to those big guys. You want to follow them. You want to buy when everybody else is panicking right here. This is when you want to be buying to the upside, and this is where you want to be selling. Now it is not advised, as I can see, to be shorting right here, since as you can see, if you shorted and basically if you held this position and you did not take profits, then boom, price reversed on you. The same thing has been happening here over and over in this currently uptrend that we are having right now. And no, I don't think it is over. So I am currently just going with the trend, and once price gets to my key levels, I will be flipping very, very bullish. And so let's look at the liquidation heat map. Now, as you know, we do have liquidity at 105 to 106, all the way down to basically 98k, which is where this low is sitting right here. So since there is not liquidity right here in between, it is possible that if price gets down to 104, 105k and does not manage to hold it, it is very possible that we can get a one fast sweep through liquidity grab, and then we can see that very fast reversal happening right around this level here, basically 98k. We might see a very fast wick down, take out the liquidity, and then finally price is going to reverse to the upside. We are getting another bullish day of ETF inflows. As you can see, 178 million for today. Basically all of this week has been bullish. As you can see, Fear and Greed index still sitting in that neutral zone. Let's see if we have some news for next week. Basically, PMI, we got PMI on Tuesday. We got JOLTS job openings. This is very important for crypto. This will bring some very big volatility. We got on Thursday PMI, and we got unemployment news on Friday. So next week is about to get volatile. It is also the beginning of a new month. I think 1st of September is basically next week on Monday, exactly 2 days until we get a new monthly candle open. And as you know, it is possible that we can finally get a monthly candle that has been another engulfing candle basically to the downside, and then we can see that reversal. So right now price still looking very nice, but we want to see basically this reversal happening before we do anything else. So that will be it for today's update video, guys. I hope you liked it. Stay bullish, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.